Hey guys, we're back and we're gonna go after them crappie again. It's gonna be a scorcher again. We're gonna try to stay cool, but we're gonna use some probably some 10-foot poles on the side of the boat and troll around a little bit, some minnows and jigs, and then I'm gonna do a little jig fishing with the bobber and jig, and I might even throw a minnow on there with it, see if we can catch a few more like that. But we're gonna try to catch a good mess today. Let's go get them. Well guys, we got one of these on each side of the boat. We got a 10-foot crappie fighter zebco pole and a loose spinning reel. But what we're doing is fishing 2.5 feet deep on each side. Just got a jig and a live minnow. And we're just trolling that on that side. And if you look over here, I got one over here too. We're kind of scanning the area, see if we can find or locate a crappie. And then what we're going to be doing with this jig and bobber is fishing ahead of the boat. So we're going to try to search these old crappie out, and when we find them, we're going to target them. We're going to try to catch a bunch of them. There he goes. He's already on there. Oh, a little bass. But that's what we're doing right there, searching these fish out. Nice chunky bass. Later. Guys, what I like to do is do the same thing I do when I'm fishing the beetle spin. I like to hook that thing right on the top of the head right there, because I'm trolling it. Now if I was just letting it sit in one spot, I'd hook him under the fin, but I'm not letting him sit in one spot. He's going riding. He's taking a swim. So look at that, I already got another one. Oh, that was a nice crappie too, man. Crappie. I'm gonna go ahead and put me a minnow on my jig too, because I can target them a little better with a live minnow, just to see if we can do this right here. There he is. That worked good. See if we can get him in here. Oh, it's a bass. Another little bass. Okay. Nice chunky bass. Later. We're just going to get up there, and then I'm just going to slow roll this thing. Because as soon as you move it around, that's when they're wanting to bite. There it goes. Oh man, that's a good one. What is that? Oh man, that's a good fish right there. It might be a bass, but it's a fighter. Maybe it's a gar. Oh, it's a bass. It's a pretty good one. Easy there, buddy. Oh, and he is a fighter. Oh, he's a pretty good bass. Let's see what we got here. Open that mouth up so I can get a hold of it. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Wow. Man. That's a chunky bass right there. Look how fat he is. Whoa. That's a big boy. He's a good fighter. Oh yeah, he's over 18. Good solid bass. He was fun. Later. There he goes. That's a good one. Come on in here, buddy. I should have got my net. Yeah, he's alright. Yeah. Black crappie. He's a solid little dude. Pretty good little crappie. He's a little over 11. He's a good one. We'll take him. We'll thread this Theo crappie cork through there. Get that on there. So I use a small on top, and then I'll take a larger one. This is a large bobber stopper, but see that loop right there? It really makes it so simple. You just put your line through that loop, grab that bobber stopper and pull it off, and there you go. I'm not going to use a bead or nothing. I'm just going to use a large bobber stopper. It'll hold it, see? And then I'll take and tie my jig on here. The thing about when I'm tying jigs, this is the Bobby Garland, this is the electric chicken glow. But what I'll do is I'll use a tri-lean knot on there because I want that jig to be tight. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then what I do is come back through the eye again, grab the side of that loop, make another loop with your tag, and then take the tag in through both of them, wet your line, and just snug it up. Not too tight, just snug. Cut that tag end off of there, and now you have a tight knot. Now the reason I do that is because I can position this knot towards the inside, and it makes my jig horizontal. Floats really good in the water. Check this out. Just see how it just sits there. It's vertical with the top of the water. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay guys, here's why I use 2 bobber stoppers. Like here's to hold it, that's where it's going to be sitting in the water. But if I don't put a bobber stopper on the bottom, when I pop it, it lifts the jig straight up, and it will bring it all the way to the top of the surface. But by having an extra bobber stopper, I can position that jig in a locking position. And yeah, and you can use a spring cork to do that, but the problem is you can't do what I'm fixing to do with the spring cork. The spring cork works a little bit, but not a lot. I have the length of the full length of this. There's like 3.5 inches there. When I lift this jig up, when I take my rod tip and pull, it lifts this jig this high. Look at that. See how it go up, down, up, down. So I'm lifting up and fluttering down. Lifting up, flutter down. Lift up, flutter down. That's why I do that setup right there. Pull, stop, and pause. Pull, stop, and pause. Pull, stop, and pause. That's our main key. And just try to get their attention. There it goes. Wow. What is that? Jumped on that. That's a bass. A bass jumped on it. He liked it. Gotta get this old hook out of there. There we go. Good chunky bass. Later. Must be some kind of a top right there, is what I'm thinking. We'll find out if I catch something on that old cork right there. I'll get another one of these in here too. There he is. Man, that's a good fighting crappie right there. Oh man, these guys are round. Oh yeah, he's a good one. He's not huge, but he should be. Man, yeah, he's 10. Right at 10. We'll take him. Got him. Oh, he's a good one. Come on, baby. What is that? Is that a crappie? Just a good fighter. Just a good fighter. He splashed me good, for sure. Oh yeah. Another black crappie. He's a little over 11. Pretty good one. We'll take him. Alright. We got our minnow back on there. Let's see if we can get another one to bite. Cast right there. Let her sit for about 5 Mississippis. If it don't move, then we'll twitch it. Twitch, twitch. Don't move, we'll pull, stop, pause. Pull, stop, and pause. Pull, stop, and pause. And what I'm going to do is, there he is. That got him. Oh no, that was a good one. Maybe I can keep this one, I hope. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Good fighter. But net him. I'm too afraid I'm gonna lose him. He's not that big, but I've been having bad luck getting him to the boat. But yeah, he's not a giant, but he might be a keeper. Looks like a keeper. Let's see what we got right here. Oh, it's right here. Oh yeah, he's right at 10. Nice black crappie, we'll take him. Guys, I don't have a length limit in our state. I just like to keep them 10 and bigger. That's just me. You can keep a 9, a 8, a 7, a 6 if you want to, but I don't. I always keep that size right there is a good eating crappie. That's why I like 10 or bigger. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd mention that because some of you always say, what's the length limit? You know, but there is no length limit. We just got a quantity, which is 30. If you're in some good places, you can rack up on them too. I mean, it just all depends. Oh man, that's a big fish. He's not, if that's a crappie, he's a gigantic one. Oh, he's a bass. Just a good fighting fish. Easy there, buddy. Yeah, put this under there. Okay. We got you. Oh yeah. Another pretty decent bass. He's a long one. He's not real thick, but pretty good one. See how long he is. He's almost right there. 14 3/4. Pretty long one. Later. Oh, that's 3 I lost. Man, come on. Come on, man. There's another one. Well, that one made up for the one I lost. He is somewhere. He's a little guy. I don't know if he's big enough. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he's just under 10. We'll give him another chance. Later. Well, while the wind's got us going back in here. Let's see if there's any more back in here. There he is, if I can keep him. Come on, baby. Yeah, we'll make sure we get you. Oh yeah. Well, we'll get him here sooner or later. Oh yeah, he's gonna be another real close. Oh yeah, here's another 10-incher. We'll take him. There he is. I knew there was something there. They still here. I gave him a break a while ago. I figured I done stirred him up enough. Thought I'd come back and see if there's any more remaining. We'll see. There he is. Oh man, this might be a bass. Is that a crappie? Oh, it is a good crappie. That's a good one. Oh yeah. We come back, let them calm down and come back and caught a bigger one. He's not a giant, but he's a pretty good one. Old black crappie. Yeah, that's a good one. Man, that's what we talk about right there. Let's see what we got here. He's 12, little over 12. That's a good one. We'll take him. Well guys, I stay pretty cool. I wanted you to check out my camping fan. This thing's pretty awesome. I keep it on 2. Here's 4 right there. That thing will run for 16 hours on 4. And then when you put it on 1, it'll run for over 50 hours on 1. And that's what I want to show you. Got a dual blade system. Got a blade in the back and a blade in the front. It's pretty nice. It's got a light. You can light it up 3 times. And then of course you got your battery checker here. 25, 50, 75, and 100%. You can check it with a button, or say you got the fan on, you can turn this light out for night light. You know, if it bothers you when you're sleeping or whatever. But yeah, this thing is amazing. I love this thing. But yeah guys, if you want to take a peek at it, I'll put an Amazon link down below the video and you can check it out. Oh, look here. We got something. Uh-oh. He got something big. I'm thinking that's a gar. No, what is that? Wasn't no gar. He's a big fish, though. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's one of them yellow bullheads. He's a, oh man, that's a big one. A yellow bullhead. Ain't seen one of them in a while. Ugh. Yeah. Man, that's a good one. Put that down right there. Man, he got a battle scar on him from a long time ago. That's a pretty good one there. He's almost 15 inches long. See if I can get him without. There we go. Yep. Oh, yellow bullhead. Good fighter. You ready? He was ready. Well guys, today we're using an Garcia MAX X10 Lite spinning reel. This is a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio and it's 4 ball bearings. The good thing about this, it has ball bearing on each side of the handle. Some of them don't, so beware. These do, and that's why I use them all the time. They're very dependable. They don't get sticky and lock up on you like the other ones. But yeah, I got 6-pound test high vis Mr. Crappie on here. And we got a Shakespeare Micro Series rod. It's a 5'6". You can get them in 7-footers and 4'8". 4'8" is really flimsy. This one's kind of medium. You know, it's a light action rod, but it's kind of medium out of the three. And the 7-footer's the stiff one. So whatever choice you're looking for, that might help you out right there. But yeah, guys, I love these things. I got 4 of them now, 4 riding reels just like this. And I actually have one. I have a Max Z Alba Garcia reel too. That I use for a little bit bigger fish, like if I'm bass fishing or something. I have a bunch of bass fishing ones, but that Z20 is a little lighter to handle, but still a strong reel to fight the fish with. But yeah, guys, I'm going to put a link down below the video if you want to check them out. There'll be an Amazon link for this and an Amazon link for this. There he goes. Oh, it's another bass. Them old bass loving this thing, man. Old bass loving that jig. Alrighty. Later. We got anything over there? There's a gar. There you go. That's got to be a gar. He's pretty powerful. Yeah, that's a gar. Oh, he broke my line. Guess I had it a little too tight for him. I think I'll take my cork back. Got everything but my jig and stuff. So. Oh, there he is. I got a crappie back here on the back side. Trolling on the back of the boat. Yeah, I got poles on each side trolling, 10-footers. Pick up me an extra crappie here and there with some jig and minnows. He's a little guy. Yeah, he's probably about 9.5. Little white crappie. Later.